What is up, everybody? I hope all is well. This is Chris with That Square Sports Podcast, and we're talking about Colorado versus Colorado State. Oh, I'm not going to spend way too much time on this because, surprisingly enough, Colorado actually did what they were supposed to do, and they answered the call effectively and very well. Now, I will say this about Colorado. They came out, started off a little slow. Not gonna lie, the first quarter was extremely slow. It looked like the same old Colorado from North Dakota State and Nebraska. And then there was this guy, you guys might have heard of him, Travis Hunter, who's probably gonna be a number one pick in the entire draft. Travis Hunter just showed up and showed out. This dude just interceptions, touchdown, whatever you wanted from him, he gave it to you today. Literally. He just gave it to you. He was the best player on the field. Shedeur did what he needed to do as well. But honestly, Travis Hunter is what makes this team click and go. And it's proven fact. I know the score, tell it to Tate, is 28-9. And I'm not going to lie. Colorado State just really embarrassed themselves, especially after Horton went down. It turned into what I call pretty much an epic fashion blowout. There was sparks towards the end of the fourth quarter, third and fourth quarter. They had a good drive in the third quarter too as well. Colorado fumble. You know how it goes. Just if it's not your day, it's not your day. Now, I say this to everybody. Colorado is not a bad team. I just think that they don't have the pieces like every other major school does. However, they did get the pieces, and they have the coaching staff, cough, cough, wink, wink, to execute effectively. Today, they actually made sure that they didn't have any room for error, and they give you nothing to talk about anymore about Deion being Deion, this and that, the whole thing. They were actually quiet this week. They actually didn't cause a lot of problems. They were very effective in the game as well. And just to even make it clear, Shedeur was 36 for 49, 310, 4 touchdowns. Smooth. Again, they did not run the ball like I wanted them to. That's just me. I prefer them to run the ball a lot more. I understand that is Deion Sanders' son. He's going to want his quarterback to look good. But in the goal line situations, you're like, once you're like in that first and goal, run the ball. You got one of the best offensive linemen in the recruiting class this year. Use him, utilize him. I think offensive linemen love it when they know that they get a chance to push somebody on their backside or pancake them or clean them out or pull a guard where it's like, heck yeah, this dude's been talking junk all game, or this first few sets, they set the tone. They love to let the running backs go run downhill. I think offensive linemen love that more than dropping back passing nonstop. 49 times is a lot to throw the ball. It's really 50 times they've thrown the ball dropping back. That is a lot of times for offensive linemen to drop back. Just be mindful of that. This is not the NFL. This is college. You're not having these all-star things. This is where your quarterback actually can get lit up. It's just due to the fact that it's just repetition that the DNs are going to win a couple of times because your left or right tackle knows they're going to get embodied throughout the entire game. So that's something that I really would want them to look into as Colorado. Just run the ball a lot more. Be more diverse with the ball, with just what you do on offense. Don't be a pass-happy team. Although I will say this, 0 mistakes, 4 touchdowns, 310 yards. That is a great game. It's an exceptional game. But you got to look. You're not playing Colorado State all the time. Next week, you got Baylor. I wouldn't be surprised. UCF, who just had an epic win against TCU tonight. Kansas State. These are teams, they're not afraid to also light it up with you. You got to be able to control the clock, take time off the clock. That's something I'm looking forward to. But back to the Colorado State game, like I said, effectively, Travis Hunter just took it over, and there's nothing left to be said about it. There's nothing left to be said about it. With that being said, though, drop a comment, drop a like, make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you think. Peace.